Enkosi, Togoza. Yes, guys. So it's been really good. It's been really good. So the reason why I want to talk to you about the lucid dreaming, obviously, a lot of us are lucid dreaming, and a lot of people are doing it. There are different kind of dreams that we have, like normal dreams, and there are lucid dreams where we can actually even ask our ancestors to meet us and talk to us properly in the dream. We can ask them ourselves to meet us in the dream world. Okay, I'm saying dream world because I don't know any other name for it. To meet us in the dream world where we get our dreams, so they can meet us there, and they can even put us in trances in there. It's easy for them to put us in trances there. It's easy for them to take us to their realms, or for us to go to other realms from the dream state. So that is why I want to talk to you about it. Lucid dreaming, where you have control and you are actively involved in your dream. You can talk to your ancestors properly, like we do, like this. You can see your ancestors. You can actually ask them for their names. You can ask them what are they wearing. You can actually even literally smell if they put you in a place where, near the water. You can smell the water. You can actually even touch. Obviously, we're talking spiritual, right? We're talking spiritual, but all those senses will be heightened there. So you'll be able to actually, like feel is an old skin. My ancestor is very old. Those kind of things. So you can meet them in the dream state like that. A lot of us are dreamers. We don't tend to hear our ancestors. So we just end up working as in through the dreams. Our work involved being, getting information from the dreams only, not ancestors coming through to us to talk to us where you hear them in your ears. So I want to talk to you about those ones that you talk to them only in the dream state. You can go in trances in the dream state. You can do a lot of things in the dream state. They can teach you a lot of things in the dream state, but then you are not just sleeping. You are actively involved in there. You are there. They can take you in where you go to, before you. Okay, let me just start properly afresh. This can happen in 3 stages. I'm only explaining things to do with how I work when it is to do with lucid dreaming in 3 different stages. Okay, you can talk to your ancestors during the dream. You can talk to them when the dream is about to end. Your normal dream is about to end. Then they catch you before the dream ends. They talk to you. Then you wake up. Then you realize, I was actually talking to ancestors, but I didn't hear them properly. But that person I was talking to, I heard someone's voice, and it was as vivid as they come, because you were talking to them, right? I'm talking about this lucid dreaming. And sometimes you can have a normal dream. You wake up, then you ask to be taken back so they can explain things properly to you in the dream state, properly to you. So now this is like, let's just make assumptions that it has never happened to you. You never asked your ancestors. You never asked to meet your ancestors in the dream. Let's just say you are a beginner. You've never met them in that way. You've been getting dreams. In your dreams, you were traveling. You were in an out-of-body experience kind of thing. You were in other realms in the dreams. But you never felt like you were talking to them in the dream, your ancestors. When I'm saying talking to them, I'm talking about now this is real life. The dream is no longer a dream. They are just there to talk to you. It's not like it's the same thing as someone whose ancestors channel through them and they are talking through them. But this time, they are not talking through you where people can see you, your ancestors have come through, they are talking through you. No, this is you are in the dream, very much aware of what is happening, sitting down with your ancestor, and talking to them about whatever it is that they are telling you. That is what I'm talking to you about today. So, you're going to be doing that, right? Or you've been doing that. but then you don't know how to make it continuous, like to let them to encourage them to keep on doing that, because you prefer talking to them like that, because that one is very good. Because once you get to that stage, you're not even going to be waiting for them to talk to you out loud. When you hear them auditory, you won't be bothered about that, because you'll be talking to them properly in the dream. Any night, you just go, let's meet there, you go in there. Actually, don't even wait for you to dream, because obviously, when they do this lucid dreaming, most of the time, it's because it's those ancestors who are, some of them, and unable to come through, break that wall, so you can hear them talking to you like in the ear, like normal, like the ancestors normally talking to you, right? So the first time, right? Let's just say it's the first time. If you've never done that, or maybe obviously most of us have done it, but we were not aware. So before you go to bed, most of the time when you go into bed, you'll tell your ancestors, my people. Okay, let me first just make you aware of the differences between the normal. The normal dream, they give you scenarios, or they throw you in the dreams. They start telling you things. They tell you things, and the way you reply to them is what they want to give you the information, right? It's like they put words into your head so that you can reply to them. So when you come out, you remember, oh, my ancestors' message was this. I said this, and my ancestors said this, because that is them. They planned that scenario, that setting for you, and then they were putting everything. It was passive. It was everything to do with them. They wanted you to think like that. They wanted to bring the messages to you like that, and stuff like that. But this time, it is not like a normal dream. There, your ancestors are telling you use this plant to create something that is going to be good for someone. Then you ask your ancestors, what kind of plant is this? And first of all, my ancestors, I can see you're my ancestors, obviously. But who are you? Because you'll be seeing them. They appear as they are. So who are you? First of all, who are you? What is your name? They start, oh, my name is this. But your name is this, but I do not know anyone by that name. Yes, the plant I know. Please don't feel that I'm being disrespectful. I just want to know who you are, so that when I come out, my people, when I come out, I can write down your name, and I understand what my relation with you is. You understand? So that's why you'll be talking to them like you'll be humble, isn't it? Humbling yourself. I just want to know where you come from and why you're wearing this dress that you're wearing. It looks like some dress I've seen Gogo wearing. So do you know what what is the cloth all about? Why are you wearing cloth like this with uniform? So my people, I understand the plant. Don't worry, I'll remember what the plant, what you said about the plant, but I'm interested in what you're wearing as well. Don't forget, I would love to come back. Take it easy with me. Don't rush it. Don't rush your information. The information you're giving it to me, do not rush it, because when I come out of this dream, I might forget something. So just give me a little bit, and please, I'm gonna come out of this dream, and when I come out, please, my people, I'm gonna write it down, and if I still need something, I'm gonna do pattern again and come back into the dream. Please allow me to meet you again in the dream. Don't go. Allow me to meet you back in the dream, so that you can explain it more better for me. I'm talking about that lucid dreaming. That is what I'm talking about, because some of us are not gonna be able to talk to the ancestors where you hear them. Your gifts are gonna be like those ones where you dream to dream. You're meeting your people in the dream like that. But this is like, it's really good as well. It's really good. There's nothing. It's a good way of talking to ancestors as well. So every way you can communicate with your ancestors and you can hear them, it is a good way. Okay, it is a good way. So how you go on about it is that you plan for it. Before you go to bed, you plan for it. You talk to them that you're going to be meeting them there. Remember, every night they're sending us these dreams. They are participating in those dreams. But this time, you want to meet them there to explain that plant that they've shown you maybe a week or 2 weeks ago that you didn't understand what they were doing, or you've seen someone cleansing someone that you didn't understand that bit. So you want them to take you into the dream so that they can explain that process, that ritual you saw in the dream, maybe even a month ago. You want them to explain it for you properly. Now you want your ancestors to explain everything properly, or you want them to explain your gifts properly. The person who's coming through first, you want them to explain your gift properly in the dream state. Because remember, in the dream state, it is easy for our ancestors to talk to us. It is easy for our ancestors to put us in trances. In those dream states, I mean, those ones who our ancestors haven't yet come through to them. I'm talking about now in dreams. It is easy for them to take you anyway. You in the dream, that's why sometimes you see your dreams, your dream is a dream within a dream. It's like you're dreaming, then you know you're dreaming in the dream. That's what I'm talking about. Now, we want to just put it to lucid. Now we want to be aware of everything that is happening now. There's no more playing. Ancestors have to be straightforward with us. They have to come through so that they can teach us these things properly, because now we are aware that we can meet them. If you were not aware, you can meet them properly in the dream state where they talk to you. Okay, where they talk to you, because it is the easiest place for ancestors to meet us. Even when you have some things that you still need to be cleansed, but in that dream state, they can come through to you, because there's what they call it. There's nothing that will distract them from coming through to you, because to come through to you, the vessel have to be in a good form, right? But in the dream, they will meet you nicely in there. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes see some kinds of shades and I get scared. You should not be scared. You should not be scared. So they'll come through to you. You should not be scared. It can be alarming at first. It can be alarming, especially that one, the vibration, So you should not be scared. You should, how do I say it? You should let your people take over. Okay, this one, when I'm saying take over, remember, if you're they're channeling through you outside. There are many different trances, but now I'm talking about the ones that I know, the ones I've dealt with myself. And the way they explain it to me. There's a trance that comes where you vibrate like this, where they sometimes, if you're alone, then they wouldn't be able to come and talk through, because someone has to hear what they're saying, right? But sometimes it could be difficult, because when they're trancing through you and you're like this now, like my people are coming through to trance, you need to be able to guide them so that you are aware of everything that is happening to you, and they come through to you. And even if as an observer of your people there, being with you, talking to you, you are aware of everything. But then if you're scared and they wanted to do that trance where it is like you are guiding them, and they're easing in nicely as well. They feel heavy, then they realize, okay, this is too much. Let's ease down. Let's ease it. The energy. Let's ease off. Let's reduce the energy so that it's not overwhelming you. But if you are there freaking out, and they're there trying as well to ease off, to reduce the energy, if they're coming, how do I say? They're too powerful. They're coming with too much energy for you. Okay, you are there not dealing with the situation, so it becomes difficult. That's why you have to relax so that you can guide them. They can be guided by how you're feeling as well, so they come easily, nicely to you, and then you become aligned. So that's when you start hearing them. So you should not be scared. You should not be scared. Otherwise, if you're scared like that and you've got someone, they just trance and then they put you to sleep. You have no, you are not aware of what has been happening. They talk through you. They tell people things. Then you don't know what they were saying. And we tend to like to hear for me, I tend to like to hear everything that has been said, especially through me, unless if it's something that I know my people now, they just want to take over. You understand? They just want to take over. So you need to learn to cool down, to stop being scared. Those interactions with our ancestors in that kind of way, they are very important, because anything that is worrying you, you can talk to them about it. They will explain it to you in detail nicely. There you can be yourself and talk to them, but with respect, because there, if you become like with ego, you're telling me about this plant and this plant is like this, what are you talking about now? Now you're telling me that I have to go and find a pin outside. I have to find, okay, this is when they do the testers, right? They can test you like that. In the first time, if they want to see if you're really hearing, especially if it's information, they want to give you more information, big information, they will start testing you with things. Go somewhere to find this, it's gonna be there, right? They talk to you, right? Go and find something like there, it is in that place, it's hidden in that place, right? Then you go out and find it. But sometimes when they're talking like that, because sometimes the kind of conversation you will have with our ancestors, because they are relaxed in that state, they are relaxed, right? You find them very relaxed. And you come and say, you're asking me these kind of things, come on, come on now, what are you saying, ancestors? I want the serious stuff now. They will disappear. Not disappear for good. I mean, like that, the lucid dream will end. They'll just kick you out. Okay? So we want, when we are being given that chance, that opportunity to talk to them in that way, to have that, to make it a constant thing. So you keep on talking to them in that way. They send you dreams. Sometimes you say, what? Let's go and meet there. I need you to give me this information properly, my people. And if you're just dreaming about something else, it's just a normal dream. Now you're taking them back to lucid after that dream. When you wake up, you partner for it. You partner for it. You want them to take you back to the lucid now. That's when you see your dreams. That one you had, the normal dream, now it will run as it is continuous. Then you see them coming, then they give you the chance to do whatever it is that they want you to. I'm not talking about you acting in the dream. I'm talking about when they're there with you, talking to you. Then they can show you, they can tell you that dream. I'm talking about in the dream. That what was happening in that dream was like this, like that. You see, it meant that and that. That is your ancestors. They'll be sitting down with you, talking to you. And sometimes it depends how they want to create the scenario for you in that dream state. Remember, it doesn't have to be there sitting down in somewhere near the river or something, or in the river. Sometimes that will be if they've taken you out. Now they've you're in a dream, but you're trans out, they've taken you somewhere else. Right? That is when you've gone from your normal place, the dream state where everyone meets, they've been taken to somewhere different. Now it is a different location. You trance in the dream to go to a different location with your ancestors.